Now it's time for multi-platforming and Wombat's Overwatch Onslaught and news and stuff. I think that new character is coming out next week. Yeah, next week, Wombat. So get ready for...
That's the anal gerbil?
Yeah, Wrecking Ball.
Rectum ball.
He'll wreck your
Gerbil.
rectum. I was very surprised to see this headline when I was searching for stories to talk about Wombat. Did you see this one?
I knew it was coming.
Okay, I had forgotten. Did they had promised this or something?
They had promised this.
Well, let's explain what this is, by the way.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So Lord of the Rings, Shadow of War, when it launched, it had an interesting microtransaction system. And by interesting, I mean terrible. Where you had to buy crates in order to get orcs for your army. And it got to a point where if you weren't buying crates, the game was unusually difficult.
It was the end game, I believe.
Yeah, and yeah, well, it's sort of like
late game.
Late game. Because I played that first section of the game where it was a lot of fun. Then all of a sudden it started to get weird. And I kind of had just kind of fallen off of it, actually. And then they announced back in April that starting in May, they were no longer going to allow people to buy crates anymore because they were going to phase out the crate system with a huge update coming today.
Okay.
And that update came today. And I turned the game on today to see what it was like.
Oh, okay. Good.
To check out, I'm like, well, what's in its place? Where's the menu? What is... And that whole thing where you can't even buy crates anymore with in-game money, which is kind of weird.
Are there crates anymore?
I think you could still earn them by doing some challenges. Like in-game challenges, like, kill these 5 guys or whatever.
I have a question.
But
I have a very important question.
Yes.
The most important question of all, and it's for Shipwreck. Why would they do this now? Is it just to get in the news?
I guess. I mean, this game's done, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm imagining.
Well, I mean, you could lead that right into. I mean, the game was mostly well received, except for that element.
Maybe it's too late now, though. It's.
I don't know. I mean, now it's the middle of the summer. You put it on sale for a decent price.
I don't think people care, but I think the best thing it is like a sign of goodwill to go forward for Warner Brothers.
Yes.
Hey, we learned our lesson. We're not going to do this again.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. This is probably the people are getting paid to fix this game. It's not just like flicking a switch and bam.
No, I think if they could have done it sooner, they would have. I think it took them until July to get this right. Because they probably had to change a lot of the balancing in the game to make it playable without basically trying to force people to buy crates.
The average number of players playing this game concurrently on Steam is about 3,200, 3,300.
That's not bad.
I mean, it's not nothing, but it's
for a game that that's not online. That's just a single player story game that's been out since last November. That's not bad. That's not 22.
But is it worth? I mean, I just don't understand what the motivation is. Maybe it's because they're gonna. I don't know.
They had to make a reaction and they committed to it.
And it just took a long time because it's not just.
I don't think there's any problems with it.
No. I'm just
made
curious.
A mistake. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to fix your mistakes, and it doesn't make total financial sense. I would say
that works for me.
I mean, No Man's Sky is having that huge update next week.
Yes.
And they could have also just said, forget it. But that game is also launching on the Xbox One next week. So I guess that's different.
Oh, interesting. I watched the trailer. It was very impressive looking.
It looks really cool. I'm going to give it a shot. I'll dive back in. What do I got to lose? I already own the game.
Sure. All right. I also do.
Yeah. I have to find my disc and put it in.
We can play together.
Oh.
We can explore the galaxy together.
on your couch watching you play it.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be fun.
Yep.
Maybe. Did you watch the trailer, Ship?
I have not checked out the trailer yet.
It does not have funny Jurassic Park music.
I kind of don't want to watch anything about it, and maybe I'll just go play it. I feel like we saw a lot of stuff before it came out. that didn't go so well.
Has anybody remixed the new trailer with the Jurassic Park music? Because
that's like I want it to come out and be good, and then maybe have someone do it and be like, "Look, now it's like this." So we'll see what happens. I'll definitely give it a shot though, because like I said, I already have the game. It's not like I have nothing to lose.
No, it looks.
So, I'm assuming I'll start over again from the beginning because I haven't played that game in. Maybe,
I don't know how it's going to work. I have no idea, but it has multiplayer now and much improved graphics, and you can build.
So
bases.
Is there now a third-person mode?
There's a third-person mode, optional third-person mode. It looks good, especially for free for a free update. I mean, yeah, smart to time it with the Xbox release. It's pretty cool.
I bet it looks great on the One X and 4K.
Yeah.
Buy it again.
No, thank you.
Review copy.
I'm just saying.
Review copy.
Yes, I'm sure that they're going to be sending that to us right away because we all said something on the show.
What do you mean? Well, you have to email them. Maybe it's waiting in your inbox now. You never know.
Oh, I better check my emails.
What else do you have here in your Overwatch Onslaught and news and stuff, Wombat?
What's this nonsense about Rainbow Six?
They will now auto-ban people for typing in racist things in the chat. It's completely automated. So
that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, why would you not do that? I mean,
it's funny is I read this online. Someone I don't know who. So I saw this just like retweeted by someone I don't know who, that they were using this to their advantage in the game. And that when the game starts, they would say something like, okay, everybody, let's go. No racial slurs, please. And as soon as the person says that, someone on the opposite team, like as a knee-jerk reaction, will respond with some racial slur.
Okay, because they didn't know about the new banning system,
and then automatically get banned.
And nice, and now they're down a man, that team.
Exactly.
I like that thinking. I could work. I feel like I could work this, but most people probably know about the new system.
Well, even if people are stupid.
Yes, well, that we know.
And if you go,
some people need to go out of their way to prove that they're racist.
Yes, it seems like a good system. There's stages of banning. So like the first offense, I think, is only like a half-hour ban or something like that. But it makes perfect sense.